Hi, my name is Chris Chow, and today I'm going to talk about machine learning, especially in the context of applying it to hackathons and kind of when you're going to be able to use your own machine learning projects and your tools that you make. Because let's say you're only going to call like optical character recognition, you would probably use Google Cloud API, or if you wanted to do text to speech, you would also use Google Cloud Functions. But what if you wanted to make your own machine learning function, such as testing if someone is depressed or not based on their text, right? And that's when we realized that, okay, we can code the entire machine learning functionality on Python, but how am I supposed to basically put that online so that people can call my model and be able to use it to fetch requests from that, right? And that's where we start to use something called a REST API. And how the REST API works is basically you can deploy your machine learning model onto a server. And then let's say you have a server and you have a website. So this website is going to be able to call the server and basically input like some text or something. And then the server is going to be able to respond back to your website. And that's kind of how the basis of the REST API kind of works. So in this slide, really quickly, I'm going to just talk about how you're going to be able to like set up that REST API so that you're going to be able to call your machine learning models, or otherwise you wouldn't really be able to. So here, let's go. So how to ship your deep learning projects. I recommend FastAPI, and this is because FastAPI is written in Python, and it's really easy to use. It like asynchronous function, and asynchronous function is basically when you're waiting on something. So if you send something from your website to your server, you're basically waiting on the server to send something back, and it's kind of what we call an asynchronous function. And FastAPI kind of supports that, and you're going to be able to basically deploy your machine learning model. You can save it as like a .h5 file, and then you're gonna be able to call it using your Fast API and deploy it onto something like Heroku. It's really easy to use, and you should look at the link that I kind of show in the slide on how to basically set this up. And I know there's some other options available, such as GraphQL, but that's kind of used more if you want to have a structured way to process the data. And GraphQL isn't really used at this point yet because GraphQL is more for complex projects. So I really recommend if you're going to work within REST API to use Fast API would probably be the best option. And it's really easy to set up, and you can basically just put it on GitHub and it basically works. Yeah, thank you for watching.